Welcome to Blessings in the Journey YouTube channel. Today we are going to share with you this tutorial on how to build an awesome outhouse. It cost us about $300, but we did have the wood supplies to build the pit box and tools on hand. However, we did have to purchase all the wood and supplies you currently see in this video. We're going to start with a quick recap of digging the pit. You may have already seen the short, but basically we had to dig a 4.5 foot pit. We had to build a pit box, which we used old wood from a leftover fence. We constructed the pit box that was 4 feet to fit into the pit, wrapped it in tar paper, like roofing paper, and used roofing tacks to wrap around the paper. We dropped it into the 4.5 foot pit, and then we built the frame. You could place the frame right over the pit, so that way you had the frame for where you would use the bathroom, and then also like where you would have the walls and walk into from the front. We also positioned our sideways to our camper so we could put a motion sensor light on the side of the outhouse, so when we walk out at night, it'll light up for us. At this point in the video, I am going to walk you through all the supplies and materials you will need to begin. Okay, so we followed a plan that we found on Pinterest that was by Anna White. So what we had to purchase and what you will need is 3 sheets of half exterior plywood, 1 12-foot treated 2x4, 1 10-foot treated 2x4, 4 2x6 at 6 feet long, treated as recommended, 1 2x2 at 29 inches, treated, recommended again, 11 2x4s at 8 feet long, 3 1x10 at 8 feet long, 1 1x6 at 8 feet long, 1 1x4 at 8 feet long, 3 gate hinges, 54-inch piece of 36-inch wide tin. We did not use the tin roof. We are going to be purchasing tin a little bit later for a run under and pull under, and we're going to use some tin left over from that then. But you may want the tin roof, so go ahead and purchase that. 3-inch deck screws, nails or staples for the plywood, 1 1/4 inch exterior screws for building the doors. Okay, so we went to Lowe's to get all of our supplies. The toilet seat actually came from Ace because that was the cheapest, but the hinge and the door handle, as well as the light, the push light inside, came from Lowe's. We were really happy with the building of the outhouse. It's pretty easy to follow if you find Anna White plans on Pinterest or on Google, starting with the pit and pit box, the frame at the bottom, then start the building up with the 2x4s and plywood, and then door. The toilet seat you see was just pieces left over. Anna White did not have plans for that, so my husband just pieced those together by measuring them. It was a fun family project that we all had a small part in, but honestly, my husband was the mastermind, master builder behind all of this. We are loving our outhouse here, living in this camper life off the grid. So I hope if you build your off the grid outhouse, you will love it as much as we are loving ours. Side note, we have decided since building and using it to use some polyurethane around the toilet seat because we have boys and they do pee on the wood, which is kind of gross. Also, we might put in a toilet paper holder, and we're going to put this vent in at the top somewhere at some point. We just got to find the screen to go into it, and that will hopefully help air out some of the funky smell. Luckily, it's getting colder, so we probably don't have to do it right now, but I imagine by next summer, if you live anywhere Eastern America or any warm climate, you're going to want to have a vent to air that funky smell out. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this tutorial on building the outhouse. Subscribe to see more videos of our off-the-grid living on our 2B homestead.